again, it's absurd that the Fort Hood shooter has still not gone to trial. He executed 13 fellow soldiers and 32 were injured. And yet, the Muslim major, Nidal Hasan, has not yet been brought to trial, years later. Why? You'll read the media reports that Columbine and Aurora, and they go down the list. And I scratched my head. I said, where's the Fort Hood massacre? He hasn't been brought to trial yet because the Army was responsible for that massacre. The Secretary of the Army in the Fort Hood massacre prohibited anyone from saying one word about him, even though for years he was writing, Allah be praised, in his medical reports. Can you imagine if someone had written Jesus Saves on a medical report, how long they would have lasted in the Army as a psychiatrist, maybe before the ink dried? But Nidal Hasan wrote Allah Saves, or Allah be praised. And the Army said, look away because we don't want to offend Muslims. He still hasn't been brought to trial. When he did the shooting, he had no beard. Then he grew a beard in the courtroom. So the judge said, you have to shave the beard off because no one can identify you. He said his civil rights were being violated. So now the judge was thrown off the case. You hear what the lawyers have done to this country? You see what the lawyers have done to your country? What the law is? It's an ass. 18th century British essayist wrote the law as an ass. And boy, was he right. They make a mockery of the law. But let's go back to this massacre.